Hi, this is John and Jackie from OpenLove101.com, and today we have a very special video because we have a special guest. We're talking to Bob of Couples Cruise. It's the company that puts together adult-only cruises, of which Jackie and I have been on some, and we're getting ready to go on some more. So, hey Bob, how are you today?
I'm great, guys. Thanks for having me here.
Oh man, thanks for being here. Hopefully you can help us and our viewers out today. We're so excited about this upcoming Couples Cruise. So we have a few questions for you, and really they're questions from us, but also from some of our viewers. First off, can you tell us a little bit about the type of cruise and who's going to be going on it?
Well, sure. Our cruises basically are for open-minded couples, and they're clothing optional, and there's no kids on board. So that's kind of the gist of our cruises. And we average from 20-year-olds to 70-year-olds, but the average age is about 45, John.
Okay. And what's the biggest misconception about these cruises?
Well, I guess there's two. One is that everyone's running around having sex everywhere.
That doesn't happen?
It's kind of true behind closed doors, but not out in public. And the second one is that everybody's old and ugly, and I think your audience, seeing you guys, they already know that's not true.
Well, we're old.
Well, I noticed the last cruise that we went on that a lot of the couples decorate their doors to their room, and they have these calling cards. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Sure, it's actually a great idea. A lot of couples now, it's easy with technology to make your own business cards, and you can even put your cabin number and a picture on it. And that way when you're walking around the ship and you meet someone, you can hand it to them, and it's a way for them to get in touch with you later and remember with the photo, you know, who they ran into. And some people put their pictures on their doors and decorate their doors. You could be walking down the hall and go, hey, wait a second, this is John Jackie's cabin. And a lot of people have boards, message boards you can write and leave messages, or you can see what their cabin is and leave them a message. So it's just a great way of networking and to stay in touch with people because it's a really big ship.
We definitely should do it this next time we go. Huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So without giving out dates, because some people might be watching this video down the road, after a cruise, or before some other ones, where do your cruises normally go?
Well, most of our cruises, I guess, are Caribbean cruises. And we usually either do an Eastern Caribbean or a Western Caribbean. But we've also done groups to Alaska. We've done full charters out of California, and even in Europe now. So really, all over the place, you'd see a normal cruise.
Well, my big question, and I think probably a lot of women out there are going to have the same question as far as packing. I mean, does your company send out an itinerary of the cruise as far as, you know, maybe what we should pack, what the weather forecast is for the area that we're going? You know, because I know I want to pack as lightly as I possibly can.
Well, it's kind of funny you say that because there are more luggage on our cruises than there are on a regular cruise. And I think it's because people are packing for the theme nights and so many different shoes. But sure, we definitely send out an itinerary, and we always check the weather about 10 days out, and we forward that to our passengers. And we have packing tips as well that we put on our website to help people so they don't forget anything at home.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, that is for sure. Are there any things that people should pack they might forget that you want to remind them of? Or?
Well, the big difference between us and a regular cruise is all the theme nights. So there's a lot of different accessories. People bring wigs, they bring different types of body jewelry and accessories. You know, I said, you know, theme nights are something that people like to wear that they wouldn't wear on a regular cruise. High heels are really big. Sunscreen's important because people are sunning places they don't normally sun. And of course, sunglasses and hats. But other than that, you pack like you would for a regular cruise.
Okay.
Well, okay, and here's another question. It's not that I'm embarrassed to ask it, but I think it's something that needs to be touched on, and that would be sex toys. So you've got all of this luggage, maybe you've got a carry-on or whatnot, and you have these toys. Are there some toys that you can't bring with you? And what about toys that take batteries as opposed to toys that are electric? You know, if you're going to different countries, do the electric ones play a role?
Well, that is a funny question. We do get that a lot. And of course you can bring toys. We want people to bring toys, and the ship store actually will sell toys during our cruise. But the only issue we have is with handcuffs. There are some restrictions on some cruise lines that don't like handcuffs particularly, or things that could use people to restrain people.
Shucks.
But definitely bring toys, and you can even bring things you plug in, Hitachi wands. I've even had a lot of people bring Sibians on board before.
No way.
Do they need to bring outlet converters with them, though, if they're going to be traveling outside of the country with their electric toys, or?
Most of the ships in the Caribbean already have converters, but
Okay.
if you are traveling outside the U.S., we always recommend to bring a converter with you.
Okay.
And you only need one, because you can plug in a, what do you call it, a power strip, and then plug everything into that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
See, that's something I wouldn't have packed, was a power strip.
Great idea.
And then I can use a long cord to tie you up with, too.
No.
So, have you ever seen or heard of anything happen when someone's going through security with a toy and then the security guy sees it? Isn't that kind of embarrassing?
Oh, we've had that happen to us ourselves. I mean, the two things that always happen is people put vibrators in their carry-on and it goes off. And when it's going through the screening process, you get your luggage pull aside. So
Okay.
one tip I'd have is take the batteries out
Oh, good
before you
idea.
take it on a plane. Because security, TSA security doesn't like packages that are buzzing. And the second thing I'd say is put whatever you have right on top, because they're going to find it anyway. But if they first open that first zipper up and there's a big, giant, double-headed dildo there, they're probably just going to hand you the bag right back.
Okay, that's good to know. And since it is majority swingers that are on the cruise, do you have playrooms on the boats?
We do. I mean, our cruises are not strictly a swingers cruise. About 50% of our people that come on board our cruises don't identify themselves as swingers. But we do have a lot of swingers on board, and therefore we have dungeons, we have playrooms, we have meet and greets for different types of people looking for different types of partners. And we just help facilitate them having a good time at sea.
And then finally, is there anything else that you think our viewers would like to know or need to know about the cruises?
You know, I guess the best thing I'd say is just come and have fun. So many people today are working, raising their kids. They forget that they earn their own time off, their own vacation, and that quality time with your partner. So book a cruise and go have some fun and take a break from work, and we'll see you at the sea.
Yeah,
I love
Bob.
that.
Yeah. And Bob, we'll see you soon on the next cruise.
Thanks so much for helping us with this.
No problem. We look forward to seeing you guys.
All right, man.
All right, we'll see you.
And for our viewers out there, if you haven't subscribed to OpenLove101.com, please do so, and we'll send you a newsletter updating our video and articles that we might have coming out soon. See you
See
guys.
ya.